Thank you, Joshua. Let's give him a big hand. First tremendous effort. Put a lot into it. Okay. Yeah, before we go on to Carla, a couple announcements, and I got a trick question for you. So I need some brilliant people to tell me what happened tonight at 9 minutes and 9 o'clock, 26 minutes, and 53 seconds. If you already know, you can't answer. I want somebody who doesn't know so I can look confused. All right. It isn't going to happen for another 100 years minus 12 hours. What happened? Pi to 9 degrees. Who knows what pi is? Okay. All right. 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 9, 9, 2, 6, 5, 3. Maybe it's not 9, 5, 3, 2, 6. I don't know. Something like that. Anyway, pi to 9 degrees ain't gonna happen for 100 years. Yippee! And oh, by the way, do you know why it's an irrational number? So now, yeah, this is to get your mathematical minds going. What does it mean? Because the formula for a circle is pi times the radius. And you can never get that to come completely logical. There's no end to the number of numbers in pi. And that's because everything that we think is perfect, like that hoop right there. It's a perfect circle, right? Yeah? Yeah, show and tell. It's not perfect. We only think it's perfect because we're bent in the same way that it's bent. Right? So if you understand that, you understand the relationship between the masculine and the feminine, and nothing can ever get in your way in this life. All right. I was going to say some things about astrology now. This is a hell of a week coming up. Now I'm going into it at length because I'm going to go into it at length in a week from now when it's actually happening, on the day that we will have an equinox and a new moon and an eclipse all in one day. And we'll also have an event that day, so I'm going to have Dave come up and talk to us about that. Yeah? Right now?
Hi, how you guys doing? Alright, we're going to have a little party at the Emerald Palace next Friday. So if you want to go to the party, let me know and I'll send you an invite to the party. What? Oh yeah, sorry, if you can't hear me, I'll speak up a little bit. You guys are all invited to the Emerald Palace next Friday, where we can intend on our garden to be grown, our inner garden of love and light and beauty. And instead of forecasting this intention for the future like we usually do every year with the spring equinox coming, the future is now, so we're just going to do it. And we're going to be about what we want right now and say, this is what I am right now, and this is what I'm going to do right now, instead of being like, well, this is what I want to do in the future. Woo! So we're going to be doing that at the Emerald Palace next Friday through all this astrological energy. We're going to be having intention ceremony. We're going to have the secrets of the beehive. I'm going to bring us into some cosmic alignments with each other, and then we're going to have a little dance party. Sound healings upstairs in the sanctuary of love. Hope you guys join us.
And we're going to have Organic Monk, and I'll be sort of part of that, and we're going to do some astro theater that night to explain all this stuff that's going on. So let me give you one quick warning though, because this eclipse that's coming up is going to bring up everybody's stuff from way back when. So all the things you've ever done to screw yourself, you'll be tempted to do in the next couple of weeks. So don't do it this time. Okay. Yeah. And I'm going to give you all a chance to think about that while Carly takes us into a brief meditation before we turn it over to Carla Starla.
This is my first time up here. Welcome! I like it. So I think this is practice. My favorite comedian said, anyone who thinks meditation is sitting quiet in your head doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about. So we're going to start by standing up. And then we're going to gently count ourselves. Wherever it feels good. All over, up and down. Let's get our blood moving. Who knows how long you have to sit here into it. Alright. I was just going to say. Oh, yeah. Oh, I like it.
Give that a pizza purpose, guys. It's yourselves.
Our world is filled with a lot of words, even in our heads. So I just want to take us all through a quick check-in so that maybe you can bring this into your week, your day, stressful moment. There's 3 parts of our body that rule us, quite possibly most often our brain. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to our head and see what's there, our heart, see what that tells us, and our stomach. Because I bet they're all going to say different things. I had an intention at first on what we should go in thinking about. But then when John said that I could actually do this, I thought, why don't we just surrender to see what's there? If there is something particular that's coming up for you and you're like, oh, I want to check in on that, right? A boy, a girl, a big move you're about to make in life, feel free to do it. But just see what is coming up for you and surrender to it. Don't try and change it. All right? So, let's close our eyes and let's say, hello, brain. Hello, brain. Did you make it? Give yourself some deep breaths through your nostrils. Whatever's coming up, don't judge it, don't try and change it. Just take it for what it is. And when you feel like you've had enough, in your head, say thank you. We're going to take this down to our heart, our focus. The first time I went into my heart, I was surprised at how much anger was there. And that's actually where we store all of our distasteful feelings for other people. So don't be surprised if you get in your heart about something that's not very pleasant. feel like you've had enough, say thank you in your heart, to your heart, for showing you what it did, for being there for you every day, whether you pay attention to it or not. Now we're going to bring our attention down to our bellies. That's another brain for us. It often has a lot to say. In case you've forgotten, we're not trying to change anything or adjust anything. We're just noticing what's already there. And when you feel like you've had enough, say thank you to your belly. Then come on in.
Now we shake our body. All those other things that came up. I learned a new tantra meditation. It's shaking. So feel free to move around, talk, dance. You don't have to sit and stare at me. Please don't.
Yeah, this is stare at you.
Don't sit and stare at me. I can't do it.